Hello, everyone. This might not be the best of lighting, but hey, it is this story coming out now that the court orders, Kenneth Okonkwo to produce the evidence against Mr. Peter Obi. In all of these things that have been going on, Mr. Peter Obi will always say that whatever it is that you say against him, he really will not even answer. But when you say you have evidence against him, that kind of thing, that you have evidence against him if he says this, blah, 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 he will actually go to court to get you to bring out those evidence that you have against him. So this is writ of summons, right? The holding of Onitsha. The case was filed in Onitsha between Mr. Peter Obi and Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo. He said to Kenneth Okonkwo of NPR, they put the address there. You are hereby commanded that within 42 days after the service of this writ on you in the High Court of Anambra State, of Onitsha, Anambra State, no, in the High Court of Anambra State, Onitsha Judicial Division. It's an it's an action at the suit of Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, and take notice that in default of your doing so, the plaintiff may proceed and judgment may be given. Okay, so that an appearance. Okay, I think because the writings are a bit small, I think I missed something. It's a okay, cause an appearance to be entered by you. Okay, you're asked to come in front of the court. This writ is to be served within 6 calendar months from the date hereof, or if renewed within 3 calendar months from the day of last renewal, including the day of such date, and not afterwards. The defendant may enter appearance personally or by legal practitioner at the registry of the judicial division in which the writ is issued. So he might go there himself, or his lawyer can represent it, but at this time it's to say okay, appearance. But if he doesn't come, that's to say if he doesn't come himself or his lawyer, there's no representation, and therefore judgment will go on. So it just simply means that okay, in this matter, come and start the proceedings of this matter. Let me look at some of the this thing. Let me okay, the legal frame words. Endorsement to be made on the writ before issue, whereof the plaintiff claims against the defendant as follows: that the statement made by the defendant on 8 June 2026 during his appearance on Channels Television Sunrise Daily broadcast live to an international audience and subsequently published on Channels Television's YouTube platform under the title Kenneth Okonkwo criticizes Peter Obi, condemns NDC primaries, and thereafter amplified through the defendant's verified X handle at real Ken Okonkwo Facebook account and other online platforms, together with his subsequent statement made after receipt of or knowledge of the plaintiff's solicitor's letter dated 9th June 2026, were false, malicious, baseless, and defamatory of the plaintiff, where it's recalling all of those things. So it's like, okay, come and provide this evidence. For me, honestly, to talk about this thing now, so sorry about the lightning, right? To talk about this whole thing, I think there's a kind of responsibility that is based on all of us in whatever it is that you do. There's a difference between accusation against someone and you making, a statement after a report. For example, if there's a newspaper report that says this is it, and then he talked about it, that's a different thing. It's a newspaper report you are reacting to, you say this thing. But when people carry on and say things against people, I always say to people, is it really worth it? Because the fact is that even if it's the truth, you have to go through the process of, bringing out the evidence that this is the truth. More so, what's there to gain from it? I always tell people, what's there? Yeah, I don't have. I will go after you when things are reported. Oh, you've done this. Oh, your competence or whatever. But accusations, accusing people directly of certain things, It just doesn't make sense to. It just doesn't make sense to me. Some people are like, okay, I shall bet you criticize. Yes, of course, I will criticize you. I will criticize you. But I'm not gonna come and start accusing you of things. You understand? Yes, we say this happened. We have to come out there, and it's really so sad seeing the fact that Kenneth Okonkwo and Peter Obi are doing this, and I just wish it just leaves a very bad taste in the mouth. But hey, it is what it is, and then people also have the right to ensure that they fight for their integrity, because somebody trying to take your integrity down, something that you've worked very hard for over the years, someone, and there's it's not just ordinary person out there. If ordinary person out there is accusing you, an unknown person, you can decide to say, I better forget this one. But when someone of repute and someone who was your former spokesperson, then definitely it absolutely takes a different dimension, and it's only necessary that the person comes out to say, hey, they also need to sort of like what's the word I'm going to fight for their integrity, fight for their values and character, because that's what is being maligned in this case. But we'll continue to see how all of this goes on, and it is what it is. Let's see how everything turns out. But in the meantime, let's not forget that we have election. All of these are distractions. Uh, 2027 election is around the corner. Campaigns will soon be starting, and everybody is needed. All hands are needed on deck to ensure that things work absolutely well. So we'll continue to follow up on the case as we go on, and let's just say to everyone, whatever it is that you can, please let's get people that are going to come on board, and ensure that we all do the things that we need to do. If we need to get 2020 people, please let's do that will come on and vote. Let's do that. Let's not even just say, oh, it is only us that are going to come out and vote. Let's do more than that. But in the meantime, we're going to wait for campaigns to come on, and we'll see how it goes. Ah, oh my goodness. Ovevekuve matter. This one is an Ovevekuve matter, but then, nah, it's not feeling that way, because honestly, it's just such a shame that all of this is happening right now. But it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.